Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the World of Juice Hoops channel, and welcome to the Altered NBA. That is right, if you missed the last episode with the Las Vegas Flamingos, you might want to go back and check it out, because I have changed the NBA's dynamic forever. I've added 6 new relocation expansion teams, and we have completely altered the way the NBA looks. There are now more super teams than not. You've got combinations of players you never thought you'd ever get. You've got Joel Embiid, Kawhi Leonard, and John Morant on the same organization with De'Aaron Fox. You've got... Who else you got? You got some other crazy combinations, right? You've got the Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell, Victor Wembanyama combination. That's kind of insane. You've got the Jason Tatum, Jalen Brunson, Anthony Edwards, Lowry Markkanen combination with DG, the PG, and Cade Cunningham. So the Mesa Dragons are looking pretty darn scary. And then obviously you've got our combination of Nikola Jokic, Tyrese Halliburton, and Zion Williamson. So we are obviously going to be the Las Vegas Flamingos. That's the team that I've chosen. And this NBA is so much different than the NBA you know and you love. The parity in this league is now absolutely insane. The super team era is back and in full force. And I also changed the landscape of like the divisions and stuff. Well, not every division, just a couple. I moved the Thunder down south, so they're no longer in the same division with teams like Minnesota and all that kind of stuff. They're no longer up there because, remember, they were in that division because they were Seattle, and now they're not Seattle, they're Oklahoma City. So I moved them down to where they probably should be. They took the spot, and they're now in the same division as like Dallas and San Antonio and Houston and all those teams. But the most important one is the Memphis Grizzlies are now in the Eastern Conference. No longer the Grizzlies in the West. They are in the Eastern Conference, and I think they're in the same division as the Pacers. I'm pretty sure that's the same division. I guess we can find out if we go to divisions. I'm pretty sure they're the same division. Yeah, the Pacers, the Bulls, the Cavs, the Bucks, the Pistons, all those kind of Midwest teams, the Grizzlies now are in that spot. Because obviously Memphis, Tennessee is in the Midwest. That's what the division outlook now is, with Thunder being in the Southwest instead of the Northwest, which is where they were originally. That's good for Anchorage. Anchorage takes their spot, but it just didn't really make any sense for them to be in the Northwest when they're not anywhere near the Northwest in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. So that is the landscape of the NBA that I've changed. Obviously, you guys saw the rosters. The scouting I'm excited about as well, because there's some decent prospects in this class. You got Dior Wright, you got Jimbo Jackson, Tevin Wilson, Mario Ellington, Dante McKenzie, Marquise Allen. There's some good caliber players coming into the league this season. That is for sure. Our draft picks are just basic. We only have our own first and second round pick for each year. Nothing too crazy. That could obviously change if I were to make some trades, which I don't know if I'm going to, because I like the 3 guys that I have here, but I guess the only player that I would consider is these 2, Kuzma and Bradley Beal, but I don't think anybody would want these guys for draft picks, would they? I mean, they are pretty expensive. We could get Damian Lillard, but we don't really need a point guard because we have Tyrese Halliburton. We need a shooting guard more so than anything. A shooting guard and a small forward. If I could grab 2 of them, that would be really good. We get J-Dub and move him to small forward. I guess that's possible. Jordan Poole would be hilarious to have on the team, but he's making way too much money. I don't want to trade these guys' contracts and then get back somebody that's making a lot of money as well. So Brandon Ingram is cool. He's only 26. That's crazy. I feel like Brandon Ingram's been in the league forever. Brandon Ingram and CJ McCollum. We can move CJ to shooting guard and then have... So that's the combination that I would like. But we'd also have to give up a 2028 first round pick, and I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do that. Maybe I could get out of it with just throwing in a bunch of second round picks. I guess that's possible. But do I want to make a trade on episode 2? Do I want to make a trade on episode 2? Maybe. Maybe I can make a trade on episode 2. We're getting significantly cheaper, by the way. by giving up Kuzma and Bradley Beal's contracts. 2028, I hope we're better in 28 where we don't need to worry about the first round pick, because that's obviously 3 years or 4 years down the line. So hopefully we're really good by 2028. But what about if I just give up a couple of second round picks like that? How about those equal the same value? I would think. So let's do that. See what they say to that. They're gonna counter offer it, and they want a little bit more, but they're throwing in Trey Murphy. So they want Peyton Pritchard in a top 3 protected pick this year. Well, that's just not gonna happen. Would I consider giving them Peyton Pritchard though? Let me see. So Peyton Pritchard is our 3rd point guard. We'd have to move. We got a lot of power forwards. Excuse me. We have a lot of power forwards. We'd have to move CJ to shooting guard, or I guess I could trade a couple. I could package like Santi Aldama and Najee Marshall and see if I could grab a shooting guard, another shooting guard. Because I could give up Peyton Pritchard. I don't really want Trey Murphy, though. You can have Trey Murphy. I don't think I want anybody else either. Nathan Knight. I like EJ Liddell. He probably only has 1-star value. Oh, he's got 1.5 star. Really? He's got 1.5 star value? But I'd do this. They're going to say not interested. They want Josh Okogie and an unprotected first-round pick. Okay, now we're getting a little crazy here. I'll take away EJ Liddell. You can just have these 3 guys, and then I can have these 2 guys. How's that? They want 2 first-round picks now. Okay, so now we're getting a little crazy. I think I might just accept that original trade. For Bradley Beal and Kuzma, and I might just accept this trade. Give up the 2028 first-round pick. If we need to get a 2028 first-round pick, we can absolutely do that. It's so far down the line, it doesn't even matter. So I think I'm going to accept this trade straight up. Bradley Beal and Kuzma go to New Orleans. We bring back Brandon Ingram and CJ McCollum. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. That means that we can now move CJ McCollum to shooting guard. If I can get to the right section. Oh, I passed it. All right, so we move. Where'd he go? We move CJ to shooting guard, and then his backup is obviously point guard. Confirm the changes. So then he's now the shooting guard at 84 overall. Ingram now starts at small forward, which makes me happier than Josh Okogie. But then I guess I could package those 2 power forwards like I was saying. Maybe we package Aldama, because we have a lot of big men. We don't really need all these guys. So maybe we package these 2. And we get a shooting guard to back up CJ McCollum. Precious in a 2026 first. Oh, that's intriguing. From the Blizzard. I like that a lot. I might just do that and then send whoever it was. Who were we getting back? Precious, that's right. We could send Precious back in a different trade to get a shooting guard then. But it doesn't look like these 2 guys straight up are going to get me anything too valuable. Although we get Jalen Smith, which is intriguing. But I like this trade. It's straight up. We get Precious, who we can send in another trade. And we get a 2026 first-round pick from Anchorage, who could be bad, could be really good. You never know. So that adds another first-round pick in 2026, which is nice. I like that. And now we can just go in and trade. Oops, that's not what I want to do. We can. Oh man, I keep hitting the wrong button. Trade Precious, and maybe we package him with Mo Wagner, because we have Okongwu. We don't really need another. Actually, we probably don't need Isaiah Livers, because I like Blake Griffin. I want him to be like our roaming big man, I would think. So I guess we could package Livers and Achua, and maybe get a shooting guard, because now we have to get a shooting guard. I can't trade for another draft pick. We need to grab a shooting guard to back up CJ McCollum. It's just a matter of finding who that's going to be. Jordan Hawkins? I mean, 2024 first-round pick. I'm not giving that up. Cody Martin in a 2025 from Hanu. That might be the best option we have. I mean, you got Isaiah Joe. You got Kevon Looney's cool. Sam Merrill. The shooting guard market for the guys that I'm asking for is not really that in depth, but that's okay. I didn't expect it to be crazy. Shake Milton, no. I think the best option, because I'm not going to give up a 2027 first-round pick for Lonnie Walker. At least I don't think I am. I think I'm going to go Jordan. No, not Jordan Hawkins. I think I'm going to go Cody Martin. We do get a first-round pick, and Cody Martin's a solid player. He doesn't need to be anything special. So I'm going to do that. We also bring in a first-round pick from Hanu, so boom. Our future draft pick capital looks a little bit better now. Adding in 2 extra first-round picks in the next 2 seasons, so I like that. But now our lineup looks a little bit different, so we will switch that, and it's going to be Halliburton, McCollum, Ingram, Zion, and Jokic. So we bring in some more scoring with Ingram and McCollum. The defense isn't really there. That's okay. We got defense with Jokic and Williamson, I guess, if we need it. But the defense isn't amazing on the team. But then backups, we got Kuminga off the bench, Okongwu. We've got Mo Wagner. How do I want to play this? Because I probably don't need Pritchard and Bones Highland getting minutes. So Pritchard can get... How old is Pritchard? He's 25. I think Bones is older, right? Bones is 23. All right, well, we can prioritize Bones then. We can give him these minutes. Maybe he can turn out to be something for us. But I don't think we need Wagner and Okongwu, because one of them needs to play power forward. I don't want either of them to play power forward. So I think this is going to be Blake Griffin's time. We're going to take away Mo Wagner. Maybe we trade him at the deadline or something. I don't know. And we give those minutes to Blake, although those are a little bit too many minutes for Blake at this point in his career. We give him about 10 minutes. That's fine. And we bump up the minutes for the rest of the boys around the bench. And I think that's a fine 10-man rotation. And we still have Okogie and Pritchard, who we can play at some point if we need to. But I think we're a playoff team. Obviously, we have Jokic and Zion. We're obviously a playoff team with Tyrese Halliburton. The big three is pretty crazy. Then we just added Brandon Ingram. I think we're going to be pretty darn solid. So we're not going to play an actual full game in today's episode. We are going to do some sim casting. But I just want to kind of get around the first month or so of the season, kind of see how everything goes. We're not going to jump into this game against the Clippers. I know they have their new logo, but they also have their new court, and I kind of want to show you guys their new court. And we don't play on the road in LA until January 12th, so it's going to be a little bit. Our first home game of the season is against Anchorage, so that's going to be a nice game. That's going to be our first game that we jump into, because we can see the home court and stuff for the first time. So simcast this game against the Charlotte Hornets, the Charlotte Hornets. We should be able to easily beat them, but I mean, they're staying with us for the most part. But now we're starting to show our class here. Now we're blowing them out. That's what I want to see. Big first game of the season. First win in franchise history. We get it done. Brandon Ingram in his first game as a Flamingo. He drops 26 points. Zion had 24 and 5. Jokic had 15, 13, and 6. Exactly what you would want him to do, except for obviously he didn't have as many points as you would think. And then Halliburton had 11 and 19. So Halliburton's just dishing it out like crazy. We might be setting assist records here in Vegas. Now we have a back-to-back against the Timberwolves. See if we can get the job done. That's pretty crazy trek. We had to go from Charlotte to Minnesota in a day. That's kind of crazy. And we could be losing, but we pull it back here in the second half. And we're starting to pull away, but they're fighting back. This is a good Timberwolves team. It's a one-point game. You know what? I said that the Anchorage game might be the first game we jumped into. I think I might have to jump into this one and save it. Let's jump in here and see if we can get the job done. We're only up by a point. With 1:33 to go, it also gives you a nice look at the away jerseys, which you've been seeing a lot because that's what the jerseys they're in like the game plan and stuff. But you got, is that Monte Morris holding the ball? You got Rudy Gobert coming around. I don't see Anthony Edwards out here. Jokic couldn't get the block. That's upsetting. Monte Morris just cooked me. All right, Jokic to Halliburton. 1:20 to go. It's got to go to Jokic, right? That's why we have Jokic on the squad. Because he's the GOAT. And he missed that shot. Gobert with the defense. He's pulling out the Defensive Player of the Year caliber stuff. Uh-oh. I screwed that up. And Monte Morris just beat me. That was my bad. I turned into the wrong guy. And I pulled him away from the defense. Kuminga? Is Kuminga the guy? The cum bucket? Oh, I love it. He gets the points. And it's 124-123. I think Kuminga needs to come out, though. Because I think we should be having Brandon Ingram out there. So, Halliburton's tired, though. Ooh. Tyrese is tired. He should be good. Oh, they got a weird lineup in here. Okay, so Kuminga's playing shooting guard. I guess we can keep him in then. But I want Brandon Ingram in here for a little bit of three-point shooting. Okongwu might be better for having the height, but I think I just want the overall advantage with Zion. So let's go with that lineup for the last minute of the game and see if we can get the job done. Jokic almost has another triple-double. Well, has his first triple-double. Conley's back in the game, which means Anthony Edwards should be in the game as well. I don't see him, though. That's a missed shot. Zion's got the ball. Ingram, this is why we brought him in the game. Oh, I got rushed by Rudy Gobert and the thing got worse. Slow-mo? Slow-mo's cooking me? What on planet Neptune? The heck was that? Kyle Anderson should never drive on the court on me. That's just crazy. And that's why we brought Brandon Ingram back in the game. That's a big shot from Brandon Ingram. Big shot. He gets it to go. We lead by a point. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? It's still... Oh, is that Anthony Edwards over there? That might be... No, that's not Anthony Edwards. I can't see him out here. Uh-oh, Conley. Conley! Oh, he almost had it. Jokic with a nice board, and they're going to foul. Wrong guy to foul. You don't foul Jokic. Jokic is money from the free throw line. Almost like Dirk Nowitzki. Never misses free throws. Good job, Jokic. And we lead 127-124. No fouls for the Timberwolves. Or no fouls. No timeouts for the Timberwolves. With under 20 seconds to go. Conley with the ball. The veteran. Conley trying to get around Halliburton. He almost did. Halliburton with good enough defense, and Jokic will get the rebound and probably ice this game. All he has to do is really hit one of these two free throws, and the game is iced. He hits the first, and that's pretty much the end of it. Hits the second for good measure, 124-129. That is going to be the ball game. We barely held on for this one. We barely held on. Halliburton throwing some good defense out there. That's good defense from CJ McCollum, and the rebound by Jokic, and that's the ball game. So we will start our inaugural season 2-0. We start the inaugural season 2-0. I think the addition of Brandon Ingram was real impactful. I really do. That was a nice move, because having Josh Okogie out there, I just don't think it would have the same impact. Did Anthony Edwards even play in this game? I didn't even see him on here. Maybe he's hurt to start the season. I don't know. It's weird. But Jokic had 23, 16, and 7. Halliburton had 22 and 12. I think we might be setting some assist records this season. He's got a lot of people to pass to. He's got a whole heck of a lot of people to pass to. So we might be setting some assist records. Now we simulate to the game against the Thunder. This could be the first game we lose. Although the Thunder are only 0-1, so maybe we can capitalize and beat them on their home court. 3 straight road games to start our first ever season is kind of crazy. Ooh, they came back in the second half. This is a battle down the stretch. It's tied at 43 it's tied at 104 with 43 seconds to go. This is quite the game. This is quite the game. Who do they have out there? Hold on. They got... See, why do they keep putting Kuminga at shooting guard? I mean, and he can shoot a little bit, I guess, but not like shooting guard style. Kuminga needs to be out. Brandon Ingram needs to be in. And then maybe CJ for some 3. Just get the starters back in here. Although Zion's pretty tired. But I'll take Zion. I'll take pretty tired Zion for the next, like, 43 seconds. Yeah, 43 seconds. So Halliburton. Oh, crossover. Little dribble move action. You got a tiny matchup here. Come on, Okongwu. Oh, get that to Jokic. Jokic and Chet. The veteran. On the rook. Oh, Jokic. You got to foul. Actually, we didn't have to foul. Oh, no, I screwed that up. Oops. It's tied. I thought we were down by 1. That's my bad. But we fouled the right guy. Chet Holmgren shooting free throws. And that gets our guys in. So maybe I'm Galaxy Brain. He made one of them, so that's good. At least we can take the lead with any bucket. I didn't mean to foul. I thought we were down by 1 on accident. Let's give that to Brandon Ingram. He's going to get around everybody. Brandon Ingram to the basket, blocked by Chet. But is it fouled? No, it's just out of bounds. Okay, I thought I saw a foul in there. That's a crazy block by Chet. He's super good. He is super good. The Thunder are going to be a good team for a while, that's for sure. All right, let's get the ball inbounded to Halliburton. CJ to Yoke. Yoke puts it up. Yoke, no good. Gets his own board. Puts it up again. No good. Foul this time now. Nikola Jokic could not score on Chet Holmgren. What kind of universe are we living in? He's cold. J-Dub with the missed free throw. So now the worst they can do is go up by 2. And they do. We have 1 timeout remaining. They use their... Oh, no, we used our timeout. Okay, I forgot that the things are on auto. All right, so we have no timeouts left. If we hit a 3, we take the lead. I might go CJ here. That might be a little crazy. McCollum for 3. In and out. No good. They're going to foul, but that's the ball game. They're going to foul, but that is the ball game. I tried the 3 with CJ McCollum. It didn't work. Now they go up by 3. I probably missed the release, though. It's probably my fault. They go up by 4. It's still slightly possible if we hit a 3 really quickly, I guess. Like a Halliburton 3 right here. Oh, he drilled it. Wow, Tyrese. Why'd you have to drill that? Now you made it a game. Now you made it a game. All right, well, we got to instantly foul, so whoever gets the inbound is going to get the free throws. Foul, 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 foul. 1.8. Halliburton fouled out. That's not good. Who's going to take this final 3? I guess it doesn't have to be a 3 if they miss a shot. They make it. 2-point game. Is it going to be a 3-point game? No, I don't have a timeout, do I? Oh, technical foul sets the timeouts. No, that's the ball game. I thought that I had a foul or a timeout. Well, we lost. I thought we had a timeout. Man, I just screwed this whole end up, didn't I? We're gonna lose our final game of the season. Why are you fouling with 0.6 seconds to go? I need to take the foul things off. I need to make them manual. What is that in? Is that in? I don't know. I don't remember what it's in. We probably could have won this game if I didn't screw up a couple of things. I screwed up the not having a foul. I thought that I had had a timeout, but I didn't. So I got a technical foul, and they gave him a free throw. And out of all people, they gave it to Chet Holmgren, and he made it. That's kind of crazy. But we lose our first game as a franchise, even though Halliburton put up a lot of points. Jokic had 15 and 16. We didn't play bad. We just kind of fumbled down the stretch. That's okay. That is all right, because now it's time for our very first home game of our career. Very first home game in franchise history against another relocation team in Anchorage. And we're leading, but now we're down. It's getting a little ugly here. 1:60 to go. 1:60, that sounds weird to say. 1:59 to go. We're down by 2. Let's jump in. Look at the court and look at the home jerseys. This is what I'm talking about. Going up against Anchorage with Luka. Luka's going to shoot the 3. Luka Doncic, no good. Get that up the court. Brandon Ingram, little pump fake on Luka. We know Luka ain't got defense. He's not the best defender in the world, but he's standing up there. Tyrese to the basket. Tyrese Halliburton ties the game. I like the pink accents on the court, on the jerseys and stuff. Looks pretty good, in my opinion. That's why I wanted to play as the Flamingos, because I like the uniforms and the court. Oh, that's a missed opportunity. Donovan Mitchell's going to drill this. He missed it. Donovan always hits those against me. I can't believe he missed that. And Yoke to the basket. Nikola Jokic and 1. Donovan Mitchell tried to foul him. Jokic was going to go and slam dunk that. I don't think I've ever seen Jokic do that kind of dunk. That's crazy. But he hits the and 1. We lead by 3. There's 2 timeouts for Anchorage, so we'll see what they use them with. Uh-oh, Luka. I was not paying attention, and Luka drilled a 3. God bless America. I was not paying attention. I was looking down at the time and stuff, and Luka just ran down the court and spot up 3. Zion, I need you to be a big, thick boy. And he drills it. Oh, they got Victor. That's right. I forgot they had Wembanyama. Doncic and Wembanyama is a crazy 1-2 punch. I mean, our 1-2 punch is pretty crazy as well with Halliburton and Jokic, but I mean, Doncic is just an unbelievable player. And let me know what you guys think about the jerseys. We'll probably try to see a couple different teams, relocation teams' jerseys. So, what do you think of ours? Ooh, that was a nice bucket by Brandon Ingram. What do you think of the Blizzard jerseys? We'll probably see the Bullets as well, the Baltimore Bullets. I need Luka to just stop. Stop it, Luka. He's the only guy on this team, apparently. Victor Wembanyama, I don't even think he has had a touch of the ball yet. Donovan Mitchell has, but he missed his shot. McCollum drills it. Good job. Not really McCollum's game, but I'll take it. If it results in a bucket, I got to stay back here. I'm pressing up on Luka, and he's getting past me. Is he going to just keep doing this? Luka, you're killing yourself here. You're killing your team. What are you doing, Doncic? Get that down to Zion. He's got a lackluster matchup on him. Power down on Luka. You're bigger, you're stronger, you're thicker, and Zion Williamson gets it done. He's thicker than everybody else. I don't know what they were thinking putting Luka on him. Well, I guess they weren't really trying to do it. They kind of got switched off. Because if we go back to the play here, so Zion, I give it to him because I think he's going to have an easy matchup right here on Scotty Barnes, but Scotty gets switched, so Scotty goes out to go guard whoever's out there. I don't really remember who's out there. It's probably Brandon Ingram, I would guess. Is it Brandon Ingram? Or is it Halliburton? It's Halliburton. Okay, so he goes out to guard Halliburton because of the switch on. And if we zoom out here, Zion's got the matchup he wants. Luke is not the greatest defender. He's also not as thick as Zion is. And he puts an easy lay, and then he gets all beefy. Look at that. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see the power of Zion. Oh, that's a thumb. That's a thumbie right there. Look at that. Picture perfect. All right, so we have a 111-107 lead. We need to play good defense still. They're probably going to give this to Luka. And they do. Luka's going to, pump fake the shot. I thought he was going to take that for sure. He got around me. He puts it in. Who do I want taking these free throws? Probably Tyrese. And they're not going to foul me. Okay, now they foul me. I was wondering if they were going to do it or not. Luka fouls Tyrese. He will shoot some free throws. And Tyrese will drill the first. Oh, he's got something activated. That's awesome. I don't know what that symbol is, but hits both of them. 113-109. No timeouts for the Blizzard. And 5 seconds to go. Well, 6 seconds to go. Wemby for three. Well, that was a deep two. I don't think it was a three. Ingram gets the rebound, and that's going to be the ball game. So we win our first game in franchise history at home. That's nice to see. We're looking pretty good. We are a good basketball team. We are a good basketball team. I think we can handle a playoff run here in year number one. Halliburton 20-16. I mean, yeah, he's definitely setting some assist records. Franchise records for sure, but maybe even NBA records. All right, so we're not going to simcast every single game. We are going to just do a little bit of skipping here, a little bit of just normal simulation. We'll probably get down to early December in this episode, maybe even a little bit into December. Unfortunately, we don't really play any more relocation teams in the month of November, so kind of sucky, but let's simulate here. We beat the Nets, beat the Raptors, a little bit of a trade for Keegan Murray and Jones. No, I don't want to do that. And then we beat the Knicks. Oh, no. Brandon Ingram, torn left calf muscle, 6 to 8 weeks. Well, that ruins the plans, that's for sure. Because now Kuminga's got to start. That ruins the team slightly. Oh, no. Which means Okogie's got to get up there a little bit. We'll give him some minutes. We'll just give minutes to everybody, basically. Just to spread out the minutes. Give the starters a few more minutes. Kind of counteract it, I guess. But that's brutal, not having Brandon Ingram out there. We'll simulate another week. We still beat the... we don't have a player now because we lost... We probably need a guard. Or maybe a wing. So let's get a shooting guard / small forward. Who can we afford? Romeo Langford. James Bouknight. Let's see. Who do I want to get? Who do I want to add to this organization? I want to bring in some good guys. I want to bring in some guys that are going to help the squad, but aren't going to be expensive. That's the main thing. Can't have anybody that's crazy expensive. But I also need somebody that's that can play small forward and shooting guard for a little bit. But I'm probably getting a little bit too low in the, or too deep in the weeds here. Who do I want to get? Who do I want to get? Let's go back up to the top. We could get Oladipo. He's probably a little bit too expensive, though. Probably want to get somebody down in this range. So let's go for Joe Wieskamp. He can play a little bit. We'll negotiate a contract with him. We'll give him a $3 million deal. Perfectly fine. All right, so let's simulate the end of the week here. We got to adjust the roster. And they have a Kogi at the 6-man getting 7 minutes. That's kind of insane. Keep simulating. Got a big stretch of days off here. That's not good, but we do get the win. We beat the Suns as well, and the Rockets, and the Lakers. Okay, the boys are here. The boys are good. The Hanu are the #1 team in the league, or in the Western Conference. Then it's us. So we're kind of killing the game here. We are kind of killing it. Beat the Pacers as well. And the Hawks. The boys are back, baby. The boys are back. Take a look at some player stats here. So we've got leading the team at Jokic. No surprise there. Then Halliburton with 19 and 12. I told you he's going to be going crazy with the assists. Maybe not. He's not going to be setting any records right now with the passing, but he's doing pretty good. Zion's right up there next, and then Brandon Ingram, but he got hurt. Only played in 7 games, unfortunately. And now we've got ourselves the Clip Gang. Clip Gang or don't bang, baby. Let's see what we got. See what we got. Oh, it's an absolute blowout. It's a blowout. They don't stand a chance. I am going to jump in just to see their away jerseys. And it's another chance for us to see our court. But these boys got blown. Then they got blown hard. All right, get that down to Yoke. Yoke puts it up. Yoke doesn't get it. Oh, man. Jokic, what are you doing here? That's another opportunity for you that you missed. Harden's going to go to the basket. Jokic right there, but he gets the bucket. Crazy. I didn't think he was going to get that to go in. Halliburton on Westbrook. Old school versus new school. Halliburton can't get around him. Gives to Zion. Zion's got a baby on him. Baby. Mouse in the house. Zion up. And it's no good. I thought I got a beautiful release on that. How did I not get a beautiful release? Crazy. Swiping or swiping? No, nothing there. Nothing doing. And they're going to just run the clock out. So if we do win the game, we stay as a 1-loss organization. But you get a little sneak peek of the Clippers uniforms before we actually see their home court and everything. Their new home court. Jokic had 36, 12, and 5. Halliburton had a triple-double. Zion had 13. McCollum had 18. So it looks like we are stepping up without Brandon Ingram in here. I really hope he comes back pretty soon, though. I really hope he comes back pretty soon. So we're going to simulate this next week and a half here. We beat the Pistons. Ingram is back. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ingram is back. We will swap the minutes with him. And then we will switch this. Take away some of these minutes from everybody else. Make sure we're good there. And then give these minutes back to Kuminga. Take away a couple from the starters. Just a couple. To give them to Kuminga. There we go. And then I'll give the rest back to the starters, I guess. Alright. Oh, and Okogie needs to drop down tremendously. You need to go back down here, big boy. Alright, there we go. Now we can give some back to the starters. Perfect. So now the lineup looks even better now. And we just continue to win. Oh, baby. We are on a crazy win streak right now. We have only lost 1 game in the season. The Hanu have lost 2. The Blizzard have lost 6. There's the Dragons as well. Looks like the relocation teams, the expansion teams, are taking over the league. Taking over the league here in the first season. The Wizards get a W, or we get a W against the Wizards. And we've got some scouting. I am actually going to have the CPU handle scouting. Always have CPU handle scouting. Oh, we lose to the Bulls. So our second loss of our season. Second loss in franchise history. We lose to Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Nikola Vucevic. Kind of strange. Jokic had a triple-double. Brandon Ingram had 27. And the reason I gave that scouting to the to the boys, to the auto, is because I'm pretty sure we hired a bunch of scouts, right? Yeah, so I hired 2 domestic scouts and I hired 2 foreign scouts. So we should be pretty comfortable. We have enough in the budget to probably hire 2 more guys. But we'll see what happens. I mean, we'll see what happens. See how good they do in year number 1. If we need to hire 2 more in season 2, we certainly can. But let's continue simulating here. Finish this week. Another trade offer. Isaac Okoro. Nope, I'm good with what we got. Don't want to mess up the chemistry. Beat the Cavs. Malik Monk for Okonkwo. Nope. Beat the Sixers, and we play the Timberwolves again. Corey Kispert and Marvin Bagley. Nope, don't want either of them. I might want Marvin Bagley at some point, but I don't want to trade anybody that we have right now. And we make it to the week of December 18th through Christmas Eve at December 24th. We have a game on Christmas against the Magic. We don't have a game on New Year's Day. We do have a game on New Year's Eve against the Hanu, who are, I think, the second best team. Yeah, they're still only 2 games lost as well, so they're right there with us. They have a pretty solid team, it looks like. Then we play the Bullets. We play the Hanu again and the Bullets again. And then we play the Islanders for the first time. We played the Blizzard before the All-Star break. We play the Islanders again. Then the first time we play the Dragons. And then we play the Dragons again, so looks like we're going to be getting some interesting relocation matchups here as we end, season 1. But we've got a pretty strong start to the season. I'm excited about it. 24-2 is how we start our inaugural season. Could we be a champion in the first season of existence? That'd be kind of crazy. That would be kind of crazy. But I think we can do it. Next episode, we will continue simulating. We'll get through the rest of December. We'll get through probably January and maybe even to the All-Star break as well. We'll probably get a nice chunk of the season finished up in that episode. Also, we'll take a look at the Bullets home court. We'll take a look at the Clippers home court. We will take a look at Hanu's home court, the Hawaii Hanu. So we'll get to see basically all the relocation teams' home courts in that episode as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let me know what you think about the jerseys, our home jerseys, and obviously the Blizzards, because those are the only other team you saw. And let me know what you thought about the Brandon Ingram trade. Trading away Bradley Beal and Kyle Kuzma was an interesting one that I didn't necessarily come into this episode thinking I was going to do. And then we just took the opportunity and saw it. So this is what our salary cap breakdown looks like. We're obviously paying Jokic a lot of money. We're going to be paying CJ a lot of money, but that's probably not going to be the case for very much longer. I might trade him in the offseason to free up even more money. But obviously we're paying Brandon Ingram, we're paying Zion, and then everybody else we're really not paying that much, except for more Mo Wagner, which we could be trading. Caleb Barton we could be trading because he's kind of just here as a backup shooting guard. So there is some room to free up even more money, that is for sure. There certainly is room to free up more money, and we certainly will think about that as the seasons go on. But that's going to do it for me in this second episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.